Alright, again with Professor Johnson, I'm going to go through the 6 problems that you had to factor out the greatest common factor. When the directions say to write each expression as a product of expressions and factor it, what they're telling us to do is look for our greatest common factor. So in number 1, 8x minus 16. 8 and 16 have 8 in common. The 16 does not have an x in it, so I cannot factor out an x. That leaves 8 as our greatest common factor. So now I need to write what is left when I factor out the 8. Reminder that you can divide each term by 8 to see what's left in the parentheses. This should be 1x, or simply just x, minus 16 divided by 8 is 2. Our final answer is 8 times the quantity of x minus 2. Number 2. 14 and 2 are both divisible by 2. I cannot factor out an x, so I'm left with just 2 as my GCF. 14x divided by 2 is 7x. 2 divided by 2 is a positive 1. 7x plus 1 is what's left in the parentheses. The entire answer is 2 times the quantity of 7x plus 1. Reminder, you can check by looking inside the parentheses to make sure they have nothing else in common, and multiplying the 2 back in to make sure you get back to the original expression. Number 3. 15 and a 1 only have a 1 in common. And x squared and x, I can factor out an x. Most people will probably just write that as x as our GCF. 15x squared divided by x and x divided by x leave us with 15x plus x divided by x is 1. Make sure you have the 1 there and not just 0 or nothing there. And this is our final answer. X times the quantity of 15x plus 1. Number 4. The greatest common factor is simply an x that I could take out of both terms, and I'm left with x minus 9. Again, if I multiply it back in, I get x squared minus 9x, which is our original expression. Number 5, they have both a numerical common factor of 3, and as far as the x squared and the x, I can factor out just a single x. Now, to see what's left inside the parentheses, I divide both terms by 3x. 3 divided by 3 is 1. X squared divided by x is x minus 9 divided by 3 is 3. X divided by x cancel, and I'm left with x minus 3 inside. 3x times the quantity of x minus 3. The last one, 20, 12, and 2. The largest our common factor numerically can be is a 2. And if I look at x cubed, x squared, and x, the most x's I can take out is just a single 1. So now if 2x is my greatest common factor, I look at dividing each term by 2x to figure out what's left inside the parentheses. 20 divided by 2 is 10, x cubed divided by x is x squared, plus 6x minus a simple 1. Again, you can multiply back in, or double check inside the parentheses that they have nothing left in common. If you'd like more practice, please continue on to the optional practice.